Hey guys, What If here, and welcome back to NASCAR 2003 Lightning Challenges Part 5. What I'm assuming will be the finale of these, because we only have 6 more left to go, and that's been kind of our quota lately, is getting 6 per episode. So, yeah, it's surreal to think that we're nearing the end, but here we are. So, last part we made the dreaded Jerry Nadeau challenge look like child's play in one take. I do honestly think at this point NASCAR 2013 challenges are harder, but they're definitely, one, not nearly as fun as these, and two, they're hard in a lot of dumb ways. But yeah, I've been relishing and loving this series from the very start, but we gotta wrap it up. We gotta finish what we started. So, or I could just make like one of these races like once a week and really drag this out for like another like month and a half. But I'm not gonna do that. That's next level padding. But yeah, before we jump into it, as always, big shout out to my two Patreon people as well as my YouTube members for support channel. Perks you get are watching these videos early and to help support me as a content creator and all that. So thank you nonetheless. I appreciate it. Let's get in these lightning challenges. Next up. We already ranted about the Sterling Marlin. We got Kurt. A great way to start off this last part. I'll remember this. This is very fitting that we get to do a Kurt Busch one. Kurt Busch won 2002 Food City 500 Bristol on a little bit of pit strategy. On old tires, you've got 5 laps to get around Jimmy Spencer and hold off Ricky Rudd for win number 1. This game, maybe they didn't know in hindsight that this race would be kind of infamous for Kurt and Jimmy Spencer's like rivalry. Even though, actually, I think a lot of that stuff kind of happened. No, it did kind of happen. Because this game came out in, like, September. Yeah, the Indy race was, like, in July. So, yeah, this, I'm surprised they didn't mention that. Hold off Ricky Rudd. It's like, well, I don't know. I'm being nitpicky. Let's see what Kurt has to say.
In another challenge, Elliott Sadler told you how he won the 2001 Food City 500. Well, in 2002, I won the Food City 500 at Bristol. My first Winston Cup win ever. I'll tell you what, we learned a trick or two from Elliott last year that helped us get the win. Like Elliott in 2001, the number 97 Rubbermaid team decided to go for it at the end with an old set of tires, 157 laps old by the end of the race. I had to fight off Jimmy Spencer, Ricky Rudd, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. to get the win. So now you get to go for the win in the 2002 Food City 500. Me and my friends at EA Sports are going to give you 5 laps. Your tires are pretty worn. Jimmy Spencer just got by you. So now Ricky Rudd's behind you, so is Dale Earnhardt Jr. Got 5 laps to go, and your challenge is to get the win. Good luck.
I'm so conflicted. Part of me really likes Kurt, but then a part of me is like, this is like the worst version of Kurt. But I just want to say the transformation in Kurt's arc as a character, I say that's a character, but as a person, is legendary. Just the shift he had is so underrated, and really, honestly, could be a movie. How his career ended up, I made a whole video on how everything about that was gross and everything. But we're gonna do Kurt justice here. We're gonna try to get him a dub. Jesus Christ, wow. Wow, my crew chief's still talking to me. That was bad. That was really bad. My AI driver just nicked the outside wall. That was interesting. Just gotta be a little bit careful. This game's like pace or speed is definitely a lot slower than 2013. Just you have to really slow up for the corners a little more. The cars do feel a lot heavier. Also, this is definitely not accurate to real life at all. I remember Kurt got the lead from Jimmy Spencer with like 45 laps to go or 50. That was bad. Oh my. All right, we're just making this a lot harder than it needs to be. But yeah, this game's being a little fictitious in its history because Kurt did not make a pass with 5 laps to go. So that's interesting. And I know that, right? Because I did the Every Win Kurt video, so like kind of recently, semi-recently. So I'm very well versed in when Kurt got the lead, or I definitely know it was not within the last 5 laps. There we go. We passed Jimmy Spencer as God intended. And we're going to get Kurt his first win at Bristol. As I botched turn 1. Am I going to really get the lead back up on the outside? At Old Bristol? That really shouldn't work. And it's not going to work. Wow. Why? Why do I have to make this hard on myself? Wow, what is wrong with me lately? 2013 and now this, where I'm just making things so much harder on myself, and it's just not nice. I mean, granted, these are like legend. Oh my god! I hit his, no, that's settings. Okay, the game is being really freaking nitpicky on when I get off the racing service, because technically all 4 tires were not even off the track. I'm sorry, game. I'm so sorry. There we go, nice round turn 4, peek to the inside. For the love of God, do not hit him, do not get off the racing surface. You really have to back up the corners a little bit. I mean, the tires are worn, so that is a problem. Now Ricky Rudd's now going to be a problem, or an issue. So now I got to be wary of that. So I'm kind of confused on the 150 lap old tires thing, because if that was the case, even with, well, I guess by with 50 to go or something, he would have only had 100 lap old tires. But how was he able to run down Jimmy Spencer? Granted, he kind of won in a shitty fashion, but well, he kind of ran over Jimmy Spencer. But I don't know. I feel like they're trying to fudge the history a little bit. I don't know, but whatever. We're just leading. Tired of trying to understand everything about this challenge. We're going to get through 3 and 4. Not go off the racing surface. Not hit the wall. Beautiful. That took way more attempts than it needed, but we got the dub. I really wish there was that money car in this game, though. I think in the beta version of this game, that when the files got like leaked at that a couple years ago, I actually had like a placement holder of that scheme. So like I guess EA wanted to get that, but they couldn't. So that's interesting. Fun fact. Wow. But hey, we got CarQuest. Woo. Next up is Burn Baby Burn. Win number 1 for Kevin Harvick came at Atlanta Motor Speedway in spectacular fashion. It was his 3rd career start, relived that frantic last lap, and hold off Jeff Gordon for the victory. We'll try. We'll definitely try. I wish they'd had the 2001 car in that little shop, because it's in the game, so I don't know. But anyways, let's have Harvick talk.
Remember this? Well, that's the aftermath of my first Winston Cup win in Atlanta in 2001. And in this challenge, you get your shot. You've got 1 lap to go, and Jeff Gordon is all over you. Let's see if you can take the number 29 GM Goodwrench Chevrolet into victory lane and beat Jeff Gordon. And then, let's see if you can beat my burnout. Good luck.
But Harvick, I can't beat the burnout. Did EA why did he say that if we were never going to do it? And also, that was a very quick rundown of everything. There should be that should be so much longer just to explain the context behind it and what made it special. But Harvick just makes it seem like it's just my first win. Maybe people just assume. I don't know. You would think maybe they would explain it, like, the significance. I don't know. But hey, we're running the proper 29 car here, so that's cool. Don't know why in that shot they didn't have it. Also, please don't lose the lead from Jeff Gordon right away. That's going to be really embarrassing. Really. Okay, these legend challenges have been knocked up a notch because I didn't really think I entered turn 1 that badly. But I apparently did. Are we really going to... We're going to lose this. Like... I didn't... Damn! Alright, these are... Alright, that's... Alright. I just, yeah. Wow. Wow, I'm embarrassed. I didn't even think I took that corner that badly. I don't know. He just casually drove up around me on the outside like no problem. At least this time I didn't completely fumble the bag, but... Alright. 1 more lap to go. Just have to hit the corners. Maybe I was hitting the brakes. I don't know. That's why it messed me up. Jesus, can I hold the bottom lane, please? Like, is that difficult for me to do? Apparently so. Alright, there. 3, 4. Park the bus, hold the bottom lane. Beautiful. They're right up my keister. We're going to be able to hang on. Dale Jarrett's in the mix of all this. But we get it. It's not as exciting, not as fantastical of a finish, but we'll get the dub nonetheless. Was there really only 9 cars on lead lap on the end of 2001? I guess I should look that up. Wow. 2 paint schemes. Dan Pardis Brian Vickers. Who? That takes me back. I gotta fact check this. Now I'm curious. Wow, there really was only 9 cars on lead lap by the end of that race. And the field order looked pretty normal. I mean, granted, in those like couple laps, maybe the lead order could change. But this top 10 looks about right. I appreciate that game. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for that attention to detail. Next up, happy birthday. After his 30th birthday, Jeff Gordon won his 3rd Brickyard 400. There are 3 laps to go, and Sterling Marlin is right behind you. Can get Jeff Gordon into victory lane. Alright, it's simple enough. We'll do it.
Here's how a Winston Cup champion likes to celebrate his 30th birthday. Get behind the wheel of your race car on a hot August afternoon in Indianapolis. Okay, fine. I only qualified 27th, but this is my home track, and this is the Brickyard 400. I'd won there twice already, and come on, it's my birthday weekend. I spent the last 20 laps of that race fighting off Sterling Marlin. So now I'm gonna drop you behind the wheel of the DuPont Chevrolet and let you relive the last 3 laps of the 2001 Brickyard 400. I won my 3rd Brickyard that day. Let's see if you can bring it home too.
Again, that just felt very quick, but yeah, it's crazy how well animated Jeff Gordon is. Like, he is so used to being on camera and just talking. Some people are just bricks, but Gordon is not. You can kind of see why Gordon can go on TV shows and be guest appearances on stuff. Like, he had the chops, or at least the on camera charisma for that. That was probably the best one of the lightning challenges so far. And also racing at Indy, which I have not really done in this game in probably like 6 years, so I may be a little bit rusty, but we'll try to hang on. Johnny Benson's also in the mix too. I just saw that in my rear. He's going for a lead. Was it really like this in 2001? Like, he was up here in the top 5? I don't know, but it's interesting. I think this track, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to use the brakes. It's very nice to use the brakes in this game and not slow down like 40 miles an hour when you touch it. Thunder 02 is really bad with that, which basically that game is better if you don't use the brakes. So, I don't know, but we're holding the lead. We're kind of just chilling, so yeah, this is nice. Rusty Wallace! Oh my god, what a move! That's Rusty being desperate to win the Brickyard, because he was never able to do it. So that was... And also, these two don't like each other. Can I get a nice route turn 4? Okay, we are. I hope I clear him into turn 1, though, because that is cutting it really close. Alright, clear! Alright, I can't believe we got the lead back from that position. Now we got Marlin up high, but as long as we park the bus in the bottom, we should be okay. Ooh, boy. Yeah, the AI and Legend difficulty are they're definitely no joke. They definitely are a good bit tougher than Veteran, which I appreciate. We got the lead back. They are just swarming me. I really don't think I'm much faster than them, or barely. So if I ever eventually do a championship mode or a season mode with this game, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be winning a whole lot of races because the AI are really tough. So that's kind of scary. We're going to get 2, 3, and 4. The bottom, Marlin's up on the high side. We should get a good run off. This is going to be the closest Indy 500 finish, 400 finish ever. Oh my god, come on, go! Go! Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh, gee. 51/100ths of a second. That is disgusting. We need a replay of that finish. That was nuts. Oh. This finish is so close. Oh my god! Wow, what an angle. That is a photo finish down to a science. Why can I not switch to any other camera angles? Hello? What? Okay, I guess the other button does it. Okay, that was weird, but wow. That was really freaking close. I try to pause it right as we get to the line. I'm probably gonna be off, but I want to see how close.
Wow.
Oh my god. That's a lot of thumbnails right there, but that is close. We got Spikes. And Greg Biffle. Hey, that's cool. Wow, we won that by quite literally maybe a little bit more than a fender. That I will say, AI are tough there. Or maybe I sucked there. I don't know. But that was a lot harder than I imagined. Next up, we're back. After a 2-year break, Ricky Rudd found his way back to victory lane at Pocono 2001. He had 5 laps to pass his teammate Dale Jarrett and hang on for the win. I will try. Happy to always see Ricky Rudd in these, and glad he got a win. He really should have won in 2000. I remember when I was doing every win videos, I remember just a lot of racing in 2000. He was always so competitive. So, I don't know. Just happy to have Ricky Rudd have a resurgence in the last couple years of his career. Let's get him done. I'm just happy.
I joined Robert Yates Racing in 2000 to put me and the 28 Ford back into the winner's circle. Well, at the Pocono 500 in 2001, we were back. With 78 laps to go in the race, I found myself in second place right behind teammate Dale Jarrett. That went on for 55 laps until I finally got around him on lap 177 and held on for the win. Teammate or not, passing a Winston Cup champion is no easy task. But it was just Dale between me and the winner's circle, and that's the type of challenge every Winston Cup driver loves. Now it's your turn. I'm going to give you 5 laps to try to pass Dale Jarrett at Pocono. Get around him, and you'll get the win, just like I did. Just bring that Haviland Ford back in one piece, okay?
Ricky Rudd just... once again, another person that can talk on camera very well. There's also a really sad story with Ricky Rudd where he feels like he's kind of forgotten in the NASCAR world. And I want to say, I didn't forget about Ricky Rudd. You're an absolute legend. And thank you for being in the Cup Series for so long and having a very, very good career. 374 top 10s, 23 wins, and 18 of them were 18 years in a row. Like, just a crazy win streak. Man is very, very good. And probably should be in the Hall of Fame at some point, just for just how many consecutive starts he did in a row, and as well as his, well, winning as like many years in a row, and just a shit ton of top 10s. 370 plus. That's pretty damn good. He was very consistent in his career in his day too, so he deserves a lot of love. And I want to get this dub for him here in one take, which I failed to do this entire part for some reason. Well, I can't say for some reason because I know why. These challenges are in Legend and they're difficult. I don't think Pocono was. We cut a gap into his lead already, so we just got to find the lead. But it was cool that he mentioned that, like, when he got the lead, he was very specific. It wasn't just, like, very vague. And see, for people that look at these, you know, decades later, it's great to have that context. And I don't have to go to Racing Reference to frickin' play Doctor Investigate. And we passed Dale Jarrett there just easily. Like, just no problem. I like it. I guess the AI aren't super tough here. I would say that, but I remember with my Dale Jr. season mode, once the tire wear kicked in, we fell apart. But on the short run, we were very good. So, I don't know. But we got the lead, we're good. And now we're just gonna just log laps until this is over. Oh, he is, okay, he is fighting back. That's a problem. I thought this would be very straightforward. Are we? No, we're not clear. We're definitely not clear. Okay. Alright. Alright, we're just going to be fighting it out. Alright, post-edit or whatever's not going to like this. He wants an edit. I can feel him in the editing booth wanting an edit. There we go, we got the lead, we're clear. Let's run away. And also, while we're with Ricky Rudd, can we also appreciate the fact that he won Martinsville in 1998 with basically no air conditioning in his car? Like, it went out like 20 laps into the race or something, but won that. And yeah, that was a badass moment. Ricky Rudd is just an absolute legend. And he raced with freaking tape. With tape opening his eye because his eye was so swollen after his crash at Daytona in '84. The man just, what do I say? An absolute badass legend. Denny Hamlin gets something touched. Like, Denny Hamlin barely gets something in his eye and he's like, oh, I can't race. Denny Hamlin, not nearly as much of a man as Ricky Rudd confirmed. Not that that's really shocking, but it's just funny. The comparisons. Yeah, Ricky Rudd here, driving with tape, opening up his freaking eyes, and Denny Hamlin's like, oh, I got something in my eye, I can't race. He's like freaking, he's like Kyle's cousin from South Park. That's how I imagine Denny Hamlin. Off turn 3, we'll hold off Dale Jarrett. He kept me honest there. I didn't really get to pull away to a massive amount. He just It was just close enough for me to just sweat a little bit. So that was good. One take, too. That was perfect. Ooh, 2 new Thunder plates. One is a mixed up, it literally does say mixed up, template, as well as Ashton Lewis Jr. Ooh. Next up, Freedom, Part 2. In the closing laps of the 2001 Homestead Miami race, Casey Atwood was passed by Bill Elliott and finished second. See if he could change history and get Casey his first win. Interesting, this is a challenge, but I'm not really interested, but neat. Neat that there's a part 2. Let's try to get him a dub.
I knew when I joined Evernham Motorsports that I'd learn a lot from Ray and my teammate Bill Elliott. And Bill's great move at the end of the 2001 Freedom 400 in Homestead was a heck of a lesson. In another lightning challenge, Bill let you relive the last 5 laps when he passed me and got the win that day. Well, I've learned a few tricks myself over the past couple Winston Cup seasons, so now my friends at EA Sports are going to give me another shot at that win. 5 more laps at Homestead, you're in the lead, and Bill Elliott is filling up your rearview mirror. Let you and me change history and get the win. I'll see you in Winner's Circle.
Talk about someone, he recites it like as if he's not even the one driving it. Acting. Ricky Rudd, Jeff Gordon, they can do it very well. He's just, the way he talks about it, almost like as if it's not even like him. I feel like if I was the driver in that situation, I feel like I could recite it a lot more naturally than how, I don't know. He is no actor, though. Maybe this is why he's not in the Cup Series anymore. I don't know. But we're just gonna hang on. Hopefully this is pretty straightforward. We have 5 laps to do it. A lot of these legend challenges are specifically 5 laps, which is interesting. So I don't know what to say about that. This is neat to know. But we're just hanging on to the lead. This is very straightforward. So yeah, we'll just maintain it. What is wrong with... I held on to the brake. How do I mess that up? Alright, I'm just redoing it. That should have been a 1. I held the brake. What is wrong with me? I held the brake. That's the next level of embarrassment. I can't even say like, oh, the controller got... It's stuck. No, I hit the brake. And I held on for way too long and basically just brake checked Michael Waltrip and Elliott. For no reason. One of my weirdest L's I may have ever done, definitely in these lightning challenges by far. I can't even explain that. I even had to look down. I was so perplexed. How does that happen? This is the same person that beat the Johnny Benson challenge and Thunder 04 in a live stream in like 2 tries, and then the Jerry Nadeau one at the pump in 1 try. But this one I have to do twice. How does that make sense? How do I do? Only me can just somehow make this challenge harder than the Jerry Nadeau one. No words, no explanation. Other than that weird issue I had, we pulled away. It was actually really easy. I guess the AI just aren't that tough here, but we did it. 2 takes, but that was pretty straightforward. And Bill Elliott choked. He drops to 5th. That's embarrassing. Wow. I wonder if the race time is accurate too. Like, I feel like probably that is it too. I don't know. There's little things like that I appreciate, that little detail. We get Johnny Sauter in the 2, which feels cursed because I just grew up seeing Brian Hornaday or Dale Jr. in that AC Delco scheme. I don't know, but cool. And we get another template scheme, which is Pointer, which I actually think I've used a lot in Thunder 04. So that might be my favorite paint scheme template thing. Last challenge, well, I guess technically the last normal challenge. There is one when you get 8 championships, but there's a person on YouTube, Mark Leffler, that did it. I don't want to go through all that, but this is the last of the normal ones. We got Johnny Benson, called Smokin'. Johnny Benson won 2001 All-Star Open after Ryan Newman's engine blew with 2 laps to go. This time Ryan's motor will hold together and you will need to pass him for the win. I remember when I was little, this one was really difficult, but then again, this is me 17 years ago, so, or I guess not even 17 years, like what, 20 years ago, probably, if I had to really specify. Found this tough, so we'll see what we can do here, and we'll let Benson talk.
The Valvoline team won the Winston Open in 2001, but to do it, we had to fight off newcomer Ryan Newman. Ryan qualified second for the Open, and when the green flag flew, it sure looked like he'd be the car to beat. But with 2 laps to go, he blew an engine, and we took the checkered. The cool thing about video games is we get to control when things happen, like blown engines. So here's what we're gonna do. Ryan Newman's out front, and you're behind the wheel of Valvoline Pontiac number 10. Only this time, Ryan engine's not gonna blow, and you gotta get him and reel him in and win the race in 2 laps. Well, while you do that, I'm gonna talk to the EA Sports guys and see how they do that blown engine trick. Hey guys, wanna come work for us?
There was an attempt of delivery didn't quite nail. Also, the AI just wrecked Newman. Why? Why did it do that? That was weird. I don't understand that. We do gotta run him down. We only got 3 laps to do it. Oh boy. That's a gap. That's a gap and a half. I guess we'll see how tough the AI are. Wow, that's I just almost wrecked myself there. So yeah, I just remember it was really tough. Let's see what the gap is when we cross the line here. About 1 second. So we need to gain 1 second in 2 laps. So by the end of the last lap, we needed to at least gain half a second. Also, on the back of this car for the longest time, when I was little, that can on the wow, actually we're closing it a lot. I don't even have a chance to finish my story. The can on the back of the car, I always thought there was an eye on the left side. I don't know if I can even show it because I'm trying to win. Also, we just got to the inside dude, which is like effortlessly. Wow, we gained a second in 1 lap just about. Wow, we just got the. How do I make this easy, but then the Casey Atwood and Kurt ones no? I don't understand. All right, we'll just get through 3 and 4. Oh, he sent it. He thought he tried. He freaking tried. We did better than what the AI could and not run him over. But there we go, 1 and done for this. Yeah. Oh. What? I can't believe that. I really cannot believe it was just that simple that we ran him down. Past me really suck at this game then if I thought that was hard. That was pitifully easy.
Wow.
And our last underplay is a Cale Yarborough one. That is very fitting. We get a legend driver. I don't know if I can say that's fitting. I mean, that's, I guess technically the normal Pactor is that's cool. I like that. Good idea. Good game. And that is all 30 challenges done in 5 parts. Literally 6 an episode. What a quota. And even in the game, which is actually not in the game, the extras, I guess inside EA Sports, they have a making of Thunder 03, which, I mean, you could probably find it online, but it's a lot of like fun bloopers, and it was showing how they did like the pit stops, and they were using telemetry, not telemetry, but like rotoscoped, or they had those like little like balls on like their arms, so they could like motion track like the pit crew. Like they went all out in making it realistic and everything, which is pretty damn cool how they show all that. I really appreciate that they did it. It just, you don't see stuff like this in games anymore. Like, it's such a relic of its time. So, yeah, that's cool. I don't think there's a whole lot else to show other than we'll just give this game a glorious send-off, and I'll do a salute. Thank you, Thunder 03. We'll be back someday to do the season, like a season mode of some kind. So it's not goodbye, it's a see you later. So, because after this, we'll probably do a Thunder 02 season mode and stuff. So we'll eventually get to this at some point, but for now, it's a goodbye. But yeah, let's wrap everything up. Big shout out to my Tier 3 Patreon supporters, Dave Hunter, Chef 15, Kamikazegames, Bailey Carrera, and Mexican League 1986 for the support. Again, I appreciate what you guys do for my channel every single month. It always means a lot. Always goes a long ways, all things considered. So thank you, as always, for the continued support and just for being awesome and all that good stuff. I will see you all in another video. I bet this video is going to be over 30 minutes. It's going to bug me. Poster was going to be very annoyed by that because he always likes it to be under 30 minutes, and I bet this one won't be. So I don't know. We'll see. That'll do it for me. I will see you all next episode, whatever I do. See you all later, and as always, have a good day, everyone.